What does your crazy neighbor do to be labeled the crazy neighbor? 1. He jumped in front of my car while I was driving down the road to yell at me for going through his trash at night. Told him it was probably raccoons. He refuses to believe it to this day. 2. She dug up my fancy flowers and replanted them in her own yard, 15 feet away. 3. The old lady who lived below me left me multiple cryptic letters blaming me for the birds chirping too loudly in the mornings. Not pet birds. The sparrows and shit outside. This went on for months. 4. Had a neighbor who wouldn't let anyone use his driveway because he didn't want it to get dirty. Anyone, including himself. He parked on the street outside. If he thought you were having a party, he would drag a bunch of plastic bags full of God knows what to the end of his driveway so no one could turn around it. One time I came home and he was outside hosing it down in the rain. To his credit, I've never seen a cleaner driveway. 5. Next door lady standing on her driveway yelling at me because acorns have fallen from a large oak tree on my property onto said driveway. Demanding that I cause the tree to cease and desist from this intentional criminal activity. 6. He eats my flowers. I think he might be part goat. 7. She has a penchant for going around sticking nails in people's tires at night. This has happened dozens of times to nearly everyone on the street, though she's slowed down since more people started installing video cameras and motion sensor lights in their driveways. 8. Used to live in a little town of 300 people where we had an elderly neighbor named Gladys. She would routinely look near our garbage can outside and take the recyclable bottles and cans we would leave for her. After we cleaned out a fish tank, we put the gravel and fake plants in a bag and left it on top of the garbage can because it was already full. About a week later, Gladys hollered at me while I was outside to come over as she wanted to show me something. She had taken that bag we had left and planted the fake plants along the side of her house. She said she wasn't really confident that they would make it, but so far they seemed to be thriving. I could only nod and compliment her on her green thumb 9. She stalks us. Like every time I get home she'll walk outside and tell me I was either 3 minutes later getting home this time, or that I'm home 2 minutes earlier, and then ask me why. 10. He took it upon himself to mow my lawn while I was at work. My mower broke and I couldn't get it fixed. Needed to wait until next payday. Ran over a rock in my yard, damaged his mower, and asked that I pay to replace the blades. Dude, I didn't even ask you to mow my lawn.